And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the main event of Ambition Volume 3. The undefeated Darius Carter going up against the 1-0 Joe Ocasio. You may remember him as Jack Gallo. And Jack Gallo, took some time when he was not with us at Ambition Volume 2, did a bit of soul searching and decided that he needed to be true to himself. And now he is Joe Ocasio, no longer Jack Gallo. He defeated, and these two just going at it in the middle of the ring here. Defeated his only opponent in Ambition Volume 1. Darius, though, has defeated both Steve Pena and Sam Shields in Volume 1 and Volume 2. Darius of Carter, former Warriors of Wrestling heavyweight champion, current BCW World Heavyweight Champion, and since we last saw him at Volume 2, captured yet another championship, the Pro Wrestling Magic Dark Arts Championship.
I know I'm really intimidating. Oh, I know. This isn't a tag team match. You can't tag out.
And very interesting styles here. Darius, the very technical, more slow-paced kind of wrestler. Joe, much more of a power guy. He's got that speed to him, mixed with that power, that athleticism. Joe has always been looked at as kind of a complete package. Just every time he seems to get a little bit of momentum, seems to get derailed by an injury, had to take some time off. And Joe has never really been able to build that serious momentum that we've seen someone like Darius Carter been able to build that momentum in his career. Once again, these two square off in the middle of the ring here. Both men veterans. These two men have actually team. Oh! There's that power of Ocasio. And gets Darius down to the mat. Cover, 2 count there. Working that arm. Getting that shoulder pinned down to the mat. Now looking to isolate the joints and the fingers and the wrist of Darius Carter. Darius trying to fight out of this. Darius knows a lot about joint manipulation. And now Darius trying to isolate the neck of Joe Ocasio. Now, a story a lot of people might not know, these two men have actually teamed before. These two men have actually teamed before. So they know a lot about each other, but they have never, ever gone one-on-one. Never faced each other in a wrestling ring. So it's going to be interesting to see if their knowledge of each other comes through today in this matchup. Darius has a strong ability to drain his opponent's rope breaks, both against Pena and Sam Shields, leaving them with no rope breaks and no recourse. These two men just trading holds in the middle of the ring. Short cover there, 2 count by Ocasio. Very odd to see the mat-based wrestling of Joe Ocasio. We're used to seeing that speed and power being used by Ocasio, but really trying to beat Carter at his own game here. Goes for the eyes there. Those tactics of Darius Carter, the dirty tactics. Brings Ocasio down, shoulder first. Drags the wrist down. And again, going for the elbow, the shoulder, the wrist of Ocasio. As great as Ocasio has been, the resume has always been beset by injuries. That has been his one plague in pro wrestling. He's never been able to get over the injury bug. never been able to capitalize on the momentum that his skills have been able to get him. Defeating Darius Carter here at Ambition Volume 3 could be that launching pad for Joe that he's been missing his entire career. And again, grounding Carter here. But again, Carter able to get out of this using his superior mat-based technique, those devious tactics of Darius Carter. Once again, going for that elbow. And there's Ocasio going for that power strike. But Carter trying to neutralize that power by trying to take out the arm. If you can't swing the shoulder, if you got no torque in the elbow, you've got no power in your strikes. And Darius is a master of this. Darius is a master at understanding how to break opponents down. It looked like Darius is going for a rope break. And there's that power of Ocasio. Bringing him over. That stalling suplex by Ocasio.
Power.
Carter utilizing the outside space of the ring here. Getting a breath. And Ocasio not going after him. Ocasio smart enough not to go outside of the ring and give in to the machinations of Darius Carter.
I know you pressed.
That's how you wrestle the main event.
That's how you do it?
We're not used to those anymore. This ain't 2012. This ain't 2013.
And these two men just jaw-jacking over here. Darius playing the psychology game, launching jabs and insults at Ocasio, telling him, this isn't 2012, not 2013, you're not used to being in the main event anymore.
Unrespected, but
And again, that just goes back to Ocasio's lengthy injury resume. And Ocasio putting on the jacket of Darius Carter here. And mocking Darius.
You do it better.
Mocking Darius Carter.
Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Take it off. Take it off. Get in the ring.
take it off. Take your stick. Get in the ring.
And Joe is ready for a fight.
Oh, disrespect.
Joe is just ready for a fight here tonight. Again, both of these men have yet to lose at Ambition. Ocasio 1-0, winning in Volume 1. Darius winning in both Volume 1 and 2.
What's wrong? What is that, Bill? Is that a side effect? Is that a side effect? What? Frustration? Get back in the ring, bro. Yeah.
And Darius again playing the psychology game.
People like you before.
Getting Ocasio upset.
Yeah.
Trying to get him off his game here. But again, that power game of Ocasio coming into play as Ocasio just drags him into the corner. Oh, a chop block right to the knee. The injured knee, the formerly injured knee of Ocasio. Ocasio has lost years of his career due to knee injuries. And Darius knows that. Going right for that knee.
Come on, Joe, get up.
Again, this knee has cost Ocasio more time than not. Various injuries to the leg and knee, and again, now Darius, like a tiger, stalking its prey, knowing exactly when it smells blood in the water. Ocasio using the other leg for strikes, covered by Carter. 1, 2, kick out. But Carter keeping Ocasio grounded and going back to the leg. Wrenching back on the knee. The torque on that could snap ligaments.
We believe in you, Joe.
Ocasio has had to relinquish championships because of injury. And Carter knows all about it. Poke to the eyes.
Yo, but a punch takes away a
And Carter again keeping Ocasio grounded. He knows that if he keeps him on the mat, there's no way Joe can use his power. You can't use the power when you're grounded. And Carter knows that. Carter in 2021 has reached a whole different level. Main event Carter. And now wrenching back on the shoulder. Spikes that elbow. That could have torn ligaments in the elbow. He may have lost use of his right arm. And now, swinging away with the left arm. That is his off arm, but still powerful nonetheless. Joe trying everything he can. Oh, taking out the knee again. Joe's one knee down, one arm down. Splash by Carter, cover 1, 2, and a goal. Kicked out by Oak. I thought it was over. I thought it was over there.
Pay them so you can kick out again.
Ooh, get off of us. Fight fair.
And again, going back to that elbow. He's taking out a leg. He's taking out an arm. He's going limb for limb on Ocasio. And at what point is Joe going to have nothing left to stand on, to hit with, to work with? You can have all the power in the world, but if you got no legs, you got no arms, it's of no help.
You say you want to give up?
Knee bar here. Back to the injured knee of Ocasio.
Come on, Joe. Joe.
And it's interesting, because Carter has usually made his opponents use all their rope breaks, and he has kept Ocasio far from the ropes on all the submission holds.
Come on, Joe.
And now, trading blows. Oh, but look at that. Again, the smarts of Darius Carter. Guillotine choke locked in the middle of the ring. He's got that arm and shoulder wrenched in around the neck. That guillotine locked in. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ocasio's trying to get him up. Ocasio trying to power him up. He does, but he can't get him up. I think Ocasio's going for a power bomb. Couldn't get him up.
Oh, what's up?
Following Darius outside the ring. Darius trying to escape back in. Ocasio catches him.
No reset.
Darius asking for a reset. Let's get back in the ring. Let's fight like men. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, backdrop on the edge of the ring. Could herniate a few discs in the spine of Darius Carter doing that. Everybody knows it's the hardest part of the ring. Oh! But Carter once again taking out the legs of Ocasio, and Ocasio slamming face first into that very ring apron. submission here. Going for the royal sweep. Going for the royal sweep, and Ocasio powered out. Oh, went for a running Yakuza. And again, Ocasio out of it. A lung blower. Lung blower by Ocasio, but not able to capitalize into a cover. Ocasio hit him with that lung blower, but unable to capitalize with a cover. The legs of Ocasio, the arm of Ocasio has been taken out. Not able to capitalize on that.
Come on.
But Carter is out of it. He's on Dream Street right now. Ocasio revving up. The knee pad is down. Oh, the bell. The bell is wrong. The bell is wrong. The time limit draw. The bell rings right as Ocasio going for a vicious knee strike. The bell has rung. Referee calling a time limit draw on this matchup. Ocasio was this close to victory, but a time limit draw, and Carter escapes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Ambition Volume 3.